And we're happy to have in the studio with us, correctly physically distanced from us this morning, our good friend, Aaron Lehman from Family Promise of Indiana County. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. It's good to have you with us here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, so Family Promise, you got a big event coming up this weekend.
We do. I was it's our Monopoly event. What we have is we have a life-size Monopoly board, and it's just a lot of fun. If you take the Monopoly game and you enlarged it, that's what we do.
You blow it up.
Yeah, we have big houses, big cards, big board. I think the board's 33 by 33, so it's relatively big. We're having it at S&T Arena, and it starts at 12:30 to 3:30. So if anybody wants to come out and check us out, if it's going to be nice, we'll have it outside. If not, we'll have it inside. Okay. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank our name sponsor, which is First Commonwealth, and our other sponsors, big sponsors, which is Berkshire Hathaway, which were the champions last year, and Remax, which has, I think, Rich Gallo has won 2 years out of the, I think, 5 years that we've had it. So yeah, it's an exciting time. It's an exciting thing, and it's one of our major fundraisers. And since we don't have, since we're not a government entity, we don't have the government funds coming in, so we need to do whatever we can to make sure we're still here, especially now with people that are, getting evicted from their houses or, not being able to pay their mortgage.
Yeah. So it's a team event.
It's a team event, yes. So we're going to have 3 teams, and we could have another team. If somebody out there wants to have a team, get in touch with us. But yeah, so we have 3 teams, and there'll be 5 or 6 people on the team. And then you'll have a pawn, you'll have a property person, you'll have a banker, like all kinds of people that are working with you to play the Monopoly game. So it's not just one person playing, it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
And you play traditional Monopoly.
Play traditional Monopoly, except we do this fast Monopoly, so we deal out some cards at the beginning.
Yeah.
Just because we only have 2 hours. I mean, it could last 6 hours, 7 hours, but I don't know if people want to watch that long. So yeah, but it's definitely for a good cause.
So you've got the teams. How do people make this into a money-making venture for you?
So we are going to have tickets at the door, and we are also going to have concessions there. What happens is this: we have the people that are playing, so the teams, and we also have property sponsors. So we have people that can the different. So somebody might have Boardwalk, somebody might have Park Place, that type thing. So when you land on that, of course, the company is going to be they're going to say the name and everything else like that. We also have a booklet that people can advertise in. Okay. So we have that type thing. So that's where we get the corporate sponsors, if you will, and individual sponsors. But people coming in, watching the game, even if you're there for 10 minutes, if you get a ticket, go there, buy some concessions, it all helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so give me the time frame again.
So it's 12:30 to 3:30 on the 24th at the S&T Arena.
All right.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Tickets only at the door or in advance?
Tickets, you can go to our website and get the tickets there, or you can get them at the door.
Okay.
The website is familypromiseofindianacounty.com.
All right. Terrific stuff. So that's coming up on Saturday.
Yes.
But as you were talking to me a couple of moments ago before we went on the air, that's sort of treating the symptoms when we think about Family Promise and what you do. By reaching out to people who will find themselves homeless in certain needs and helping them through the auspices of several of the churches around Indiana County. You also have programs that you are mounting that will help people to avoid that situation in the first place and not become homeless. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, we call that Beyond Shelter. So we have the shelter where we take families and we bring them in and teach them how to live life, how to manage money, and then when they graduate from the program, they have jobs, houses, and cars. So that's a good thing. Yeah. But Beyond Shelter, we have 2 different aspects of it. The first aspect is to preventing the problem in the first place. So what we do is we have classes that we teach people that are living paycheck to paycheck that there's another way. We teach them so if you're thinking, okay, you need this, which would be a need or a want.
Yeah.
That's what we want to show. So it's like, is this a need or a want? If it's a need, that's great. If it's a want, maybe you want to take care of the needs before the wants. So we teach them that. We teach them, just how to get into a position that they're no longer, living paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of people, it comes with budgeting, it comes with, that type of thing. Yeah. And then the other way that we are doing it is we have a store in the Family Promise house, and it basically is furniture. So you can get furniture there if you need to. We also have a store that has personal goods like shampoo, soap, laundry detergent, because with food stamps you can only buy food. Yeah. This way, people can come in and maybe get a bottle of shampoo for 25 cents, and those are all donated. So that's another way that people can donate shampoo, soap. They can donate, laundry detergent, whatever people need on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. And then we just make it so if somebody qualifies for the program, they can come in and they can buy a less expensive shampoo or soap or that type of thing.
Family Promise of Indiana County started in churches and continues to be run by churches who cooperate together.
Yes.
If a church wants to put together a drive, for instance, maybe a soap drive or some other type of way to raise funds, or maybe just a money drive, a collection, what do they need to do?
Well, the thing is, all they have to do is just get a bunch of people together, get some things, and then just tell people. We can also coordinate with Carol at the day center, and they can coordinate with her and and find out what other churches do, that type of thing. The one thing that's nice about Family Promise is there are a lot of people that do missions, and they do missions to Central America, and they do missions to all kinds of areas. The thing about Family Promise is it's a mission for Indiana County, and it's also the ability to have the church do an inexpensive mission, if you will, because what happens is we're going to host families, which doesn't really cost a whole lot, and people are supporting families by bringing food. So it's an inexpensive mission to do that, and once again, that goes back to people donating, like collect the plate, so you pass the basket around for Family Promise, or get the congregation to. We have Girl Scouts sometimes doing that stuff too. So we have a lot of different organizations that are collecting supplies and then donating them to Family Promise.
Yeah, and it's a way to teach people in the church pews that you can do missionary work right here at home.
Yeah, that, and also the people in the churches, they are phenomenal. I can't say enough about the churches. But the other thing is, a lot of the ways that I've learned that you get out of poverty are two different ways. One way is by education, and the other way is a role model. I had a gentleman that I talked to, and he is doing very well now. He was in poverty, and I asked him how he got out of it. He goes, well, my extended family were not in poverty. My family was in poverty, and because I wanted to be like them, I did it. So the thing that's nice about the churches is then we have people who have done very well, and they're almost mentors for the people in the program. So when you're in a church, you can have fellowship with the people on our program, and then they see that, hey, poverty is not a lifestyle. There's another way to live, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Aaron Lehman is with us from Family Promise of Indiana County. So those educational efforts that you undertake with folks, how does one get into one of those programs?
So what you do is you call Carol at Family Promise at 724-464-5220, and you give her a call, and she sets up the classes and everything else. We also have, through the different banks, a financial literacy, and that's another thing that she can get people about. But so the banks actually are going around and having classes that people can come to and learn how to be more fiscally responsible and not have to live paycheck to paycheck all the time.
Sure. It's all the idea of refocusing people onto what are priorities in life. And that's what Family Promise really helps to do.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, a lot of people just don't know another way, and we teach them that there is another way. Yeah. And like I said before, since we're not government funded, we get grants, but it's pretty much individually. So we have people in Indiana County, and the thing about Indiana County is the people here is amazing how they help everybody. I mean, you have people helping people, and the pride that is in Indiana County is truly amazing. So what I tell people is, I'm like, look, we talk to people in the program, and we say you need to have more income than expenses. Just makes sense. So what I am asking also people to do is to go on the website, donate, and even if you donate $10 or $20 a month, That is going to really help, because that way it's sustainable. We keep getting money. I've been president for 3 years, and I really want us to have between $3,000 and $3,500 a month coming in, because that would take care of most of our bills. And if we could do that, that'd be great. So, if somebody does $10, we're closer to that. If somebody does $20, we're closer to that. So anything you can do to try to help the families that are less fortunate, but they are going to be more fortunate because they're going to go through our program and really learn what they need to do to be, doing well in life. So that's what we do.
He's Aaron Lehman, Family Promise of Indiana County. So the event coming up on Saturday at S&T Bank Arena is the Monopoly event.
Yes.
And folks can go and they can have fun with that. I'm assuming you've got a Facebook page that is going to fill in all the holes, all the details.
Yeah. Our Facebook page will have that, and also our website. So if you have any questions or need any information, you can go there, and everything's out there.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Aaron Lehman, Family Promise. It is Indiana in the Morning here in the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people.